Again, yesterday, more security forces were killed. Certainly, Kashmir is nowhere near normal. Manipur is nowhere near normal. Yet the Prime Minister does not speak about it. There's a comprehensive failure of the Prime Minister and the Home Minister. I can multiply the examples of the deteriorating political situation, but I shall leave it there. Now we come to the economic situation. Inflation. The best test of inflation is whether the Reserve Bank of India will increase interest rates or maintain interest rates or reduce interest rates. For several months now, the Reserve Bank increased the interest rate, pointing to racing inflation. It has held the interest rate, but there is every indication that it will raise the interest rate again because inflation, especially retail inflation, is on many commodities either near double digit or cross double digit. Food inflation is over 10%. Even while the WPI is negative, the CPI is rising. And the government has no explanation. The government does not explain this phenomenon that the wholesale price index is falling, but the retail prices are rising. Unemployment, close to 8.5%. Exports, for the 7th month running, year on year, monthly exports have declined. In China, it has declined for 4 successive months. In India, it has declined for 7 successive months. Even the last data released by the NSO shows that several indicators are pointing to a grave crisis. One learned professor in a study has pointed out that the first quarter growth rates are suspect, while growth measured by production is 7.8%, growth measured by expenditure is only 1.4%. We've had not that this kind of discrepancy in the past. So he has questioned the 7.8%, and government has come up with a lame defense yesterday, which is reported by the media. So we have inflation, unemployment, slowing growth, falling exports, falling imports, and the government's responses completely going back to the olden days of market distortion, import duties, and other trade distorting measures. These are not the answer to India's economic challenges. In fact, these so-called answers will only worsen the situation. The third is the security challenges. I've already mentioned the security challenge in Manipur, the security challenge in Jammu and Kashmir, and add to that the Chinese challenge on our northern borders. The Chinese are standing firm in their position despite numerous talks at officers level, commanders level, foreign ministers level, and maybe even the Prime Minister and the head of government in China's level. The Chinese have not retreated an inch. What happened to the brave words status quo ante. Nobody even speaks about the status quo ante. Remember the first few days, India's demand was status quo ante. Now, does anyone speak about the status quo ante? On the contrary, the status quo is being changed every day, every month to our detriment. More buffer zones are being created on erstwhile Indian-held territory. What does that mean? We are losing territory. The Chinese are commanding the territory or holding the territory. It's the Prime Minister's statement on the all-party meeting in June 19 June 2020 that no foreign troop is in Indian territory and nobody is intruded into Indian territory. That is a statement which has encouraged China to continue its stubborn position of not retreating an inch.